阿西斯，怎么了？
啊，终于又见到你了，请收下这个。之前地城水道北段塌陷的区域已经部分维修完毕了。这把钥匙可以打开医生关上的那扇闸门。
原来如此，门后面是？
啊，是通往北边的列车站。不过医生也很少去那边，北边那些家伙完全没有钱，哈哈。还有那个古怪的主教，不知道还在不在。总之，过去瞧瞧，兴许不坏。
我知道了。
那么，下回见，陌生人。
At long last, Seeds Blader. No need to shy away. Come to me. Welcome to the Temple of War. I am Irene, one of the resplendent bishops.
Another resplendent bishop?
Indeed. I believe you've already greeted my sisters. Perhaps greeted isn't quite the right word, considering how you reduced their vessels to shattered remnants. Make no mistake, I have no interest in their petty games. I'm well aware of your prowess. Lower your weapons, for I do not seek enmity.
How many more resplendent bishops are there?
Rest assured, I'm the last one. The Father created us 3 bishops, each with distinct duties to fulfill. Eunomia oversees judgment, upholding doctrine and punishing heresy. Diki supervises construction, ensuring the smooth operation of the church and spirit depths. And my duty is warfare, creating guardians, safeguarding parishes, and warding off the necros. While my sisters have to enact their father-daughter roles with Aether, I'm not bound by such obligations.
The experiment in Elysium has ended. Why are you still staying here?
Well, the sphere isn't precisely the perfect place for me. After the Elysium closes, the Night and Chaos will contend for dominance and will face reconstruction. My very essence exists for the Church, and after reconstruction, I'd cease to be myself. And that would be another 1,000,000 hours wasted in futility. Fortunately for me, Nyx granted me a reason to linger here.
Nyx?
They did not recycle their miserable.
You mean necros?
Moreover, the sphere has severed all contact, abandoning them to their sealed fates. Did they wish for the necros to eliminate humanity? Or did they just want to give you a hard time? Anyway, dealing with the necros seems far more intriguing to me than starting new research. Therefore, I've chosen to stay and continue this war game.
Are you seeing this as just a game? So many humans and bladers. They died for this.
I'm catching your drift. However, the gods are not bound by human ethics. I'm simply carrying out the duties assigned to me. If you have any complaints, maybe we can focus on more practical issues.
What do you mean?
I could maintain the air purification system and craft guardians to combat the necros. Or I could simply forsake it all and vanish forever. The decision is yours to make. See? Although you've overtaken us and are now wielding superior authority, I'm merely an outcast, indifferent to your orders. Your authority might promise a shining future, but it can't save humanity here and now. Hence, you don't really have a choice. How about we see this as more of a deal?
A deal?
I've presented my offer. Now let's delve into the terms. Safeguarding humanity isn't a charitable act.
What do you want me to do?
A trial of combat, meticulously designed by my hand. The ultimate, purest slaughter. Look at you. So reluctant. Rest assured, I'll make it worth your while. I anticipate our long-term partnership. So, you who embrace the trials, welcome to my crucible, the furnace of war. Offer your strength, kindle the flames. Let the drums sound, set the furnace ablaze, and may all souls unite. Let the myth reawaken. those gates lies the testing ground I've carefully devised. While I could answer your questions, it's wiser to let the testing ground speak for itself. Once you step through the gate and experience it firsthand, we'll discuss our next steps. Dive in as deep as you dare, and make it out alive. Once you experience it firsthand, we'll discuss our next steps. Dive in as deep as you dare. Welcome back. How was the experience?
Those were enemies I faced before. Did you read my memories?
Nice guess. I materialized those subjects from your memories out of mud crystals and replicated their combat techniques. The initial data looks promising. Good. Let's move on to the next phase. I've unlocked some new features for you. Please, give them a try. Let's see how you fare this time.
What do you need my combat data for?
Data? Well, I prefer to call these exquisite melodies the echoes of battle. In the past, returning Guardians shared their encounters against the evolved Necros. I've been amassing these echoes and devising countermeasures, a task that has spanned nearly a century. However, those endeavors fall short. The Necros evolved swiftly, while we have remained passive, struggling to withstand their attacks. For us, there's always been one predominant threat.
Arch-Necros, you mean?
Indeed. Given the events in the Eastern Parish and the Spirit Depths, a single invasion led by Arch-Necros could spell our downfall. We've learned too many bitter lessons. Simply crafting guardians is never the solution. To take the upper hand, we must create a supreme entity with unmatched combat prowess.
A supreme entity. But don't you already have Lost Kid?
She is still a blader in essence. While guardians can instantly teleport between parishes, her teleportation through branches can be agonizingly slow. Moreover, she bears crucial duties at Hayos Patir. She was the one slated to assist in my trials. However, this temple was turning out troops at an overwhelming pace. The Necros never allowed me a moment's respite. Fortunately, with Persephone's downfall and Nyx's return, the Necros have momentarily receded, granting me the chance to establish a more expansive testing ground. You've vanquished Lost Kid. Now you stand as the prime candidate. I've expanded a new trial area with intricate terrain and more formidable foes. I eagerly anticipate the results. I eagerly anticipate the results. The thrill of battle never fails to ignite one's fervor, doesn't it? You've caught up with the old crew. Now it's time to meet new friends. Let me partake in this revelry too. Please, show clemency. Let's just hope I can hold on for a while. As expected from the mightiest blader. Thanks to you, the echoes have been aptly gathered. A splendid outcome, tempered in the flames of the furnace. Allow me to relish it first. Let me put these new abilities to the test against you. Impressive. I expected no less from you.
Syncrate. Is this what you got from those trials?
No, this is simply an intriguing byproduct. I've made my objective crystal clear.
A supreme entity.
It's only through this path that we can emerge victorious in the war against the Necros.
But the Church doesn't hold power anymore. Even if you continue this war, what do you hope to achieve? You won't be so generous to help humanity against the Necros.
Defeating the Necros is the sole purpose bestowed upon me by Ether. It is the very essence of my existence, and I have no concern for anything else but that. Very well. The final crucible is now open. Get ready for it. Very well. The final crucible is now open. Get ready for it. Behold, the furnace bellows its call. The temple's flames demand a battle to the death. Prometheus, my brother. The myriad sparks you cast adrift now converge into streams of flames. Thus, your essence is reforged, endowed with divine power. Terminate this war with your cleansing flames! Congratulations. You have vanquished him.
Prometheus is the child before Lost Kid. Is he the supreme entity you aim to create?
No. He's merely a prototype, far from perfection. As I said earlier, this is a part of our long-term partnership.
But why him?
Technically, Prometheus is the originator of all spells. The frame he left behind serves as the ideal vessel. Furthermore, he was the mightiest entity I'd ever known. Building upon his legacy seems wiser than starting afresh. Wouldn't you agree?
The mightiest entity. Is he even stronger than Lost Kid?
Well, who knows? He did fall to Lost Kid's squad once, but that was merely a staged act orchestrated by Ether. My brother has long returned to the sphere, and the truth eludes me. But honestly, the outcome of that duel holds little weight, as the Necros remain my ultimate foe. In any case, we've secured some initial insights. This temple is now completely accessible, and my trials will continue indefinitely. Mixing up parameters in fresh ways could spark new inspiration. Your participation is always appreciated. After all, I've placed all my hopes of bringing this war to a close on you. This temple is now completely accessible, and my trials will continue indefinitely. Mixing up parameters in fresh ways could spark new inspiration. Your participation is always appreciated. After all, I've placed all my hopes of bringing this war to a close on you.